To advise the general public that in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, entitled Senator Byron M. Barrett Open Public Meeting Act, New Jersey Casino Control Commission on December 11, 2019, filed with Secretary of State at the State House in Trenton an annual meeting schedule. On December 11, 2019, copies were mailed to subscribers. Any member of the public who wishes to address the commission will be given the opportunity to do so before the commission adjourns for the day. Please acknowledge the Pledge of Allegiance.
United States of America, to which the republic, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning.
Good morning. Just for the record, please answer when I call your name. Commissioner Cooper? Here. And Chairman Pelosi?
Here.
There was no closed session conducted this morning. And accordingly, we can move right into agenda item number 1, which is the ratification of the minutes of the July 15, continued into 16, continued into 17, 2020 public meeting.
Are there any questions for council? Are there any corrections of the minutes? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to ratify the minutes of July 15th, 16th, and 17th, 2020.
I second that. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Before we do the next thing, I'll read our statement in regards to public comment.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I am pleased to be able to chair this meeting from the Commission's office in Atlantic City, and I welcome everyone who is joining us remotely today. As a measure to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 and to protect the health and safety of meeting participants, as well as members of the public interested in attending the meeting, the Commission is using remote collaboration technology for meeting participants. The public is able to listen telephonically by calling the telephone number and access number provided on the Commission's website, as well as through our YouTube channel. We will accept public comments via email. Public comments can be sent to public.comments@ccc.state.nj.us beginning now and any time throughout the meeting, ending at the time of adjournment. This meeting is being transcribed as well as recorded, and minutes will be available on our website in due course. To all callers, if you experience technical issues during the meeting, please disconnect and call back. There are 2 telephone numbers on our website that you can call. If this does not resolve your issue, please send an email to public.comments@ccc.state.nj.us with your contact information, and someone from the Commission staff will contact you. To meeting participant callers, I ask that you follow the instructions provided with the web link or audio call-in code and place your phones on mute until your matter is called. Also, please identify yourself before speaking for the record.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I apologize for leapfrogging in front of that critical information. Now returning to the agenda, we are at item number 2, which is the recognition of Vice Chair Sharon and Harrington.
The New Jersey Casino Control Commission, Resolution Number 2008-1202. The resolution of the New Jersey Casino Control Commission commending Sharon and Harrington for distinguished service to the Commission. Whereas Sharon Ann Harrington was appointed to the New Jersey Casino Control Commission by Governor John Corzine and began her tenure as a member of the Commission on July 4th, 2009. She was reappointed by Governor Chris Christie to a second term commencing in June 2013. Whereas Sharon Ann Harrington served the Commission and the people of the state of New Jersey with great distinction from 2009 until her retirement on July 1st, 2020. including an unprecedented 8 terms as vice chair. Whereas she demonstrated the highest level of personal integrity, scholarship, and dedication in fulfilling her duties and responsibilities as a member of the commission, thereby enhancing the public trust and confidence in the regulation of the casino gaming in New Jersey. And whereas her acute insight, attention to detail, and perceptive analyzing of complex issues aided immeasurably in the commission decision-making process during a crucial period in the development of casino gaming in Atlantic City and beyond. Whereas she exhibited honesty, integrity, compassion in discharging her duties and ensuring that all individual applicants and respondents were treated fairly and equitably. Whereas her passion, professionalism, tenacity, and wisdom earned her praise, respect, and admiration of her colleagues and the entire casino gaming community. And whereas she has been a tenacious advocate and tireless watchdog in her efforts to ensure the continuing integrity of the casino regulatory process and relentless in her efforts to revitalize Atlantic City and restore it as a convention and entertainment center and a destination resort. Whereas it is fitting and appropriate to commend Vice Chair Sharon Harrington for her noteworthy achievements and special contributions to the Commission, the state of New Jersey, and the casino gaming industry during her distinguished career. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Casino Control Commission and its staff hereby express their gratitude to Sharon Harrington for her invaluable service to the Commission, for her contributions to the proper regulation of casino gaming, and to the realization of the ultimate social and economic purposes of the Casino Control Act, and for her goodwill and friendship. And be it further resolved, the Commission and its staff hereby extend their best wishes to Sharon Harrington in all her future endeavors, and be it resolved that this resolution be placed in the record as a commemoration of our sincere appreciation and heartfelt best wishes. I'll make a motion for that resolution. Do I have a second?
I will be more than delighted, happy, and proud to second that resolution, Mr.
All
Chairman.
in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Congratulations, Commissioner Harrington, and I know you're on the phone. Would you like to say a few words?
I am. Thank you. Thank you so much for that tribute, and I'm very proud to be able to accept it. It was a tremendous privilege to serve on the Casino Control Commission for the past 11 years. I worked with some very talented colleagues and cannot say enough about the knowledgeable, smart, talented staff of professionals who support us in the work of the Casino Control Commission. As you said, I was there during some very interesting times, some expansions, consolidation. Fortunately, we're expanding again. The industry is hopefully will come back and be as strong as ever. The physical landscape of Atlantic City has turned during that period of time. Nothing more evident than our own orange loop outside our front door and the work that's being done there. I think many of you know I began my professional life as an aide to Marty Herman, who was chairman of the Judiciary Committee in the General Assembly, but as importantly sat beside Steve Persky when he was an assemblyman writing the Casino Control Act. So I think it is fitting to conclude my professional career retiring from the Casino Control Commission, and I wish you all the very best. So thank you for this recognition, and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Commissioner Harrington. You will be sorely missed, and I know the arts community has gained you more to have you for more time. I know you've been very dedicated to the arts community throughout the state, and now you have more time to dedicate to that cause. And again, continued success, and we will miss you here.
Well, thank you. I will continue to serve as a member of the Atlantic City City Arts Foundation Advisory Board, so you haven't seen the last of me or heard the last of the mural projects, 48 blocks, the pop-up exhibits, and the other work that they do to support the community in Atlantic City. So thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Your comment, please,
I would love to.
Commissioner Cooper.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Sharon, I just want to add my very personal congratulations on your, again, well-deserved retirement. The resolution that the chairman just read says it all, so I'm not going to repeat some of the wonderful highlights that were just mentioned, but again, it has been an honor and a privilege to work with you these many years at the commission. I've learned a lot from you. It was great serving with you. And I think the only thing that I can say right now is be safe, be well, enjoy good health, and most of all, once again, as we've all said this morning, enjoy your much-deserved retirement. And as you said, I'm sure we're going to see you around. I know you have a passion for the arts. I have a passion for the arts. And we'll be seeing Sharon Harrington, I'm sure, right here in Atlantic City. So once again, congratulations and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, moving to item number 3, applications for initial casino key employee licenses. We have 5 matters. A, Cassandra M. Garcia. B, Ryan T. Marchesi. C, Stephen D. Paris. D, James R. Scalisi. And E, Rita D. Smith, also known as Rita D. Pasquale. I understand that Ms. Garcia is with us on the phone.
Ms. Garcia, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm present.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I wanted to make a few comments in regards to your application. The division, as well as the Casino Control Commission, as well as Governor Murphy, believes in second chances. You're getting a second chance here in regards to your casino license. As you know, it's a privilege to have a license. This is the gold standard for regulatory licensing in the casino industry, not only in the United States, but literally around the world. So you're really getting a great opportunity to turn your life around, and I hope you realize that opportunity that the commission is giving you here today on the recommendation of the division. Do you understand that, Ms. Garcia?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Also, I do want to mention that if you need some assistance there, if you run into some bumpy road, some bumps along the road there in the future, there are resources out there that can get you back on the right track. There's a great program at the Atlantic City Library that we have partnered with, the Fresh Start program, where they have counselors and people there that can help people who've been involved with the criminal justice system. So my recommendation is take advantage of that if you need that assistance, or if we can help you at the commission in any way, we have resources we can refer you to. But again, I want you to really remember how important it is to have this license and the opportunity you're getting here today.
Most definitely. And you said the program is called Fresh Start?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Are
With
there any other
respect to-
questions for council?
With respect to the remaining matters, they have been reviewed by the division, which recommends that they be granted. Staff has reviewed as well and also recommend that all 5 be granted.
Are there any questions for council? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the 5 initial casino key employee licenses.
I second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Item number 4 are applications for resubmitted casino key employee licenses, and they include A, Robert J. Costello, B, Lawrence H. Kelder, C, Thomas J. Knoll, D, Justin J. Kasuski, E. Linda A. McCarthy, also known as Linda A. Halligan. F. Robert J. Monteverdi. G. Prashant A. Parikh. H. Paul Spissinger. I. Ada Y. Velez, also known as Ada Y. Nieves. J. Michael A. Viviani. Again, all matters have been reviewed by the division with recommendations that the resubmissions be granted. Staff concurs and recommend that you take that appropriate action.
Are there any questions for council? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the 10 resubmitted casino key employee licenses.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Item number 5 are approvals through delegation of authority between July 13, 2020 and August 5, 2020 pursuant to resolution number 17011111C. Patrick Ehlert Licensing will be on the call to review those matters with you. However, no action is required.
Good morning, Chairman Otis and Commissioner Cooper. Patrick Ehlert, Manager of Licensing and Financial Evaluation for the Casino Control Commission. The following approvals were granted via delegated authority by staff of the Regulatory Affairs Division. On July 14, 2020, temporary casino key employee licenses were granted to Jeffrey G. Ray and Armani C. Stewart. On July 24, 2020, the temporary casino key employee license with a multi-casino endorsement was granted to Robert E. Seaman Jr. And on July 24, 2020, a multi-casino endorsement was added to the existing casino key employee license of Michael K. Sampson. No further commission action is required regarding these approvals.
Thank you. Item number 6 are a request for inactivation of casino key employee licenses, and they include 6A, Melissa K. Siriglino, 6B, Joseph A. Giorno, and 6C, Kevin M. Mason. Again, Mr. Ehlert will take you through those matters.
Good morning again. Patrick Ehlert, Manager of Licensing and Financial Evaluation for the Casino Control Commission. In lieu of filing a casino key employee license review application, the following 3 individuals have requested to be placed on the inactive list not to exceed 5 years. The 3 individuals are Melissa K. Sirigliano, Joseph A. Giorno, and Kevin M. Mason. Commission staff recommends granting the requested relief.
Are there any questions? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the requested relief and order that the 3 casino key employee licenses be inactivated.
I'll second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll hear a motion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Item number 7 is consideration of the lapsing of casino key employee licenses. Again, Mr. Ehlert will review those matters with you.
Okay, Patrick Ehlert again. The following individuals' casino key employee license review filing deadline has passed. And the individuals have neither filed a casino key employee license review application nor requested to be placed on the inactive list. As such, staff recommends that the casino key employee licenses of the following 3 individuals be deemed to have lapsed: Kevin W. Brady, Cherie M. Best, and Miguel A. Perez.
Are there any questions? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to find that the 3 casino key employee licenses lapsed pursuant to NJAC 19:41A-6.1F of the regulation.
I'll second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 8 is consideration of the initial application of Adam S. Zingle for a casino key employee license. Senior Counsel Pipinelli is available and will review that matter with you.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Teresa Pimpinelli, Senior Counsel for the Commission of Hearing. For your consideration is a stipulation of settlement for the initial casino key employee license application of Adam Zengel. You have staff's memo on this matter. Jordan Hollander is appearing on behalf of the division.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Jordan Hollander on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. The division has nothing further to add in this matter and respectfully request that the stipulation be approved as submitted. Thank you very much.
Are there any questions for counsel? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the stipulation of settlement between the division and applicant and grant the initial application of Adam S. Zengel for a casino key employee license, subject to compliance with the terms and conditions as provided for in the stipulation.
I'll second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Item number 9 is consideration of the initial application of James C. Keaton for a casino key employee license. Again, we have Senior Counsel Pipinelli to review that matter.
Chairman and Commissioner Cooper, Teresa Pimpinelli, Senior Counsel for the Commission, appearing again. For your consideration is a stipulation of settlement for the initial casino key employee license application of James C. Keaton. You have staff's memo on this matter. Jordan Hollander is appearing on behalf of the division.
Good morning again, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Jordan Hollander on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. The division has nothing further to add in this matter and respectfully request that the stipulation be approved as submitted. Thank you.
Are there any questions for counsel? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the stipulation of settlement between the division and applicant and grant the initial application of James C. Keaton for a casino key employee license, subject to compliance with the terms and conditions as provided for in the stipulation.
I second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Item number 10, consideration of the initial application of Arjet Suka for a casino key employee license. Again, that's Senior Counsel Pipinelli's matter to review with you.
Chairman and Commissioner, again, this is Teresa Pimpinelli, Senior Counsel on behalf of the Commission. The final stipulation of settlement for your consideration this morning is for the initial casino key employee license application of Arjet Zuka. You have staff memo on this matter, and Jordan Hollander is again appearing on behalf of the division.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Jordan Hollander on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. The division has nothing further to add in this matter and respectfully request that the stipulation be approved as submitted. Thank you.
Are there any questions for counsel? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the stipulation of settlement between the division and applicant and grant the initial application of Arjet Suka for a casino key employee license, subject to compliance with the terms and conditions as provided for in the stipulation.
I'll second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Item number 11 is the petition of AC Ocean Walk LLC for the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license to Kelly Burke pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89E, and to permit her to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Chief Marketing Officer and Senior Vice President pending her plenary qualification. Again, that's Senior Counsel Pipinelli to address it.
Chairman and Commissioner Cooper, Teresa Pimpinelli, Senior Counsel for the Commission of Hearing. For your consideration is a petition for temporary qualification and temporary casino key employee licensure of Kelly Burke to to serve as the Chief Marketing Officer and Senior Vice President for AC Ocean Walk LLC. You have been provided with staff memo. A draft resolution was circulated to the parties. Joseph Musket is appearing on behalf of petitioner, and Sarah Ben David is appearing on behalf of the division.
You have counsel.
Counsel?
Mr. Musket, if you would like to address the commission, you may do that now.
Thank you. Good morning, Chairman Pelosi and Commissioner Cooper. I'm Joseph Musket, Senior Vice President and General Counsel for Ocean Casino and Resort. On behalf of our applicant, Kelly Burke, we seek approval for the issuance of a temporary key license to the applicant, so that she may assume the position of Senior Vice President and Chief Marketing Officer for the company, pending her preliminary licensure and qualification. We reviewed the draft order and is fine in form and substance. Thank you.
Hey, she's ready.
Is she ready?
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioner. Sarah Ben David appearing on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. The division advised on July 31st, 2020, that it had no objection to the issuance of a casino key employee license and temporary qualification of Kelly Burke to serve as Chief Marketing Officer and Senior Vice President of AC Ocean Walk LLC. I have reviewed the draft resolution and have no objection.
Thank you. Are there any questions for counsel? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the petition and issue a temporary casino key employee license to Kelly Burke pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89A and NJAC 19:41A-5.3D, and permit her to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Chief Marketing Officer and Senior Vice President for AC Ocean Walk LLC, pending plenary qualification in accordance with the conditions contained in NJSA 5:12-85.1, NJSA 5:12-89, and NJAC 13:69C-2.6.
I second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
And Chairman Pelosi?
Yes.
Thank you. Item number 12 is the petition of AC Ocean Walk LLC for the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license to Nicole Powers pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89E, and to permit her to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Database and Events Marketing, pending her plenary qualification. With respect to this matter, on behalf of Ms. Powers, a petition was filed on August 5, 2020, requesting the temporary key licensure and temporary qualification as indicated. A draft resolution was prepared and circulated to council, who are the same council on the prior matter, and if they are ready, I ask that you allow them to be heard.
Counsel?
Mr. Musket still available?
Yes, I'm sorry,
Okay.
I apologize. For the record, Joseph Musket again, Senior Vice President and General Counsel for Ocean Casino Resort, and on behalf of our applicant, Nicole Powers, we seek approval for the issuance of a temporary key employee license to the applicant so that she may assume the position of Vice President of Database and Event Marketing for the company, pending her plenary licensure and qualification. We have reviewed the draft order and it is fine in form and substance. Thank you again for your consideration of this petition.
Thank you. Division?
Good morning again, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Sarah Ben David appearing on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. On August 5th, 2020, the division advised it had no objection to the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license for Nicole Powers and temporary qualification to act as Vice President, Database and Events Marketing for AC Ocean Walk LLC. I have reviewed the draft resolution and have no objection.
Are there any questions for counsel? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the petition and issue a temporary casino key employee license to Nicole Powers pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89B 4 and NJSA 5:12-89E, and permit her to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Database and Events Marketing for AC Ocean Walk LLC, pending plenary qualification in accordance with the conditions contained in NJSA 5:12-85.1 and NJAC 13:69C-2.6.
I second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
And Chairman Pelosi?
Yes.
Thank you. Item number 13 is the joint petition of Caesars Entertainment, Inc., Harrah's Atlantic City Operating Company, Bally's Park Place, LLC, Boardwalk Regency, LLC, and Tropican Atlantic City Corp. for the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license to Brad Ehlert pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89E, and to permit him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Operations pending plenary qualification. Again, this matter was presented to the Commission by way of a joint petition which was filed on August 5, 2020, seeking the relief identified. A draft resolution was prepared and circulated. Council are on the Zoom. I would note that there were last-minute conversations regarding whether or not the petitioner needed a multi-casino employee endorsement relative to the positions and the duties that he would be assuming. Those conversations are ongoing, Mr. Chairman and Commissioner Cooper, and so we just wanted to alert you to that. We will continue them at the staff level, and if further action is warranted, we will proceed accordingly. But with respect to the matter on the agenda, we recommend that that matter proceed, and council can speak to the issues.
Good morning. This is Holly Eicher from Blank Rome, representing Caesars Entertainment, Inc. and their affiliated entities. We have reviewed the draft resolution and have no objections to it. Therefore, we respectfully request the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license to Mr. Brad Ehlert, and to permit him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Operations for Caesars Entertainment, Inc., pending plenary qualification.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Camila Mendez-Pereira on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. The division advised on August 6, 2020, that it had no objection to the temporary casino key employee licensure and temporary qualification of Mr. Brad Ehlert to serve as VP of Operations for Caesars Entertainment, Inc. I have also reviewed the draft resolution as is, and I have no objections. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the joint petition and issue a temporary casino key employee license to Brad Ehlert pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89B 4 and NJSA 5:12-89E, and permit him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Operations for Caesars Entertainment, Inc., pending plenary qualification in accordance with the conditions contained in NJSA 5:12-85.1 and NJAC 13:69C-2.6 and 2.7.
I'll second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
And Chairman Pelosi?
Yes.
Thank you. Item number 14 is consideration of the initial casino key employee licensure and plenary qualification of Ty T. Stewart to serve as Senior Vice President and Executive Director of Caesars Interactive Entertainment, LLC, and Caesars Interactive Entertainment, New Jersey, LLC. This matter dates back to the original petition filed in November 20, 2019, amended December 5, 2019, seeking the requested relief at your December 11, 2019 public meeting. Temporary key licensure and temporary qualification was granted to Mr. Stewart, as well as a waiver of the residency requirement. We're now here for the plenary determination. Council is available on Zoom, and I ask that they speak to the commission directly. A draft resolution was prepared and circulated.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Paul O'Gara, Brownstein Hyatt, Barber Shrek for the petitioner. We've reviewed the resolution and have no additions or corrections, and would ask that the commission adopt same and grant plenary qualification to Mr. Stewart, as well as a casino key employee license with a residency waiver. And on another non-germane matter, I just want to add my thanks to Commissioner Harrington for the time she spent at the commission, and also note that she spent some distinguished time at the Department of Motor Vehicles when it actually worked. So, my thanks. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. O'Gara.
Good morning again, Chairman and Commissioner Cooper. Camila Mendez-Ferreira on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. Again, the division has filed its letter report on August 6, 2020, recommending the plenary casino key licensure and qualification of Mr. Stewart to serve as Senior Vice President and Executive Director for CIE and CIE New Jersey. I have also reviewed the draft resolution as is, and we have no objection. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council? Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt the draft resolution and A, grant an initial casino key employee license to Ty T. Stewart pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89A and NJAC 19:41A-5.3 and NJSA 5:12-89B4, and B, also find Mr. Stewart qualified to serve as Senior Vice President and Executive Director for Caesars Interactive Entertainment, LLC, and Caesars Interactive Entertainment, New Jersey, LLC, in accordance with NJSA 5:12-85.1C, NJSA 5:12-89B1 and 2, and NJAC 13:69C-2.6 and 2.7.
I'll second that motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Cooper?
Yes.
And Chairman Pelosi?
Yes.
Thank you. Item number 15 is consideration of the initial decision in the matter of the appeal in Troy B. Williams versus State of New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement. This matter was originally initiated by a petition of Mr. Williams to the Division of Gaming Enforcement on August 6th of 2019, which resulted in the denial of his petition. Ultimately, he appealed that denial to the commission, which was heard by hearing examiner Cooper on January 24, 2020. An initial decision was issued with respect to that matter on July 31, 2020, with all parties having received it electronically. The matter is listed today based on the expiration of the 13-day time period for filing of exceptions, as well as the email reply by both the division counsel and Mr. Williams of its intent not to file any exceptions to the initial decision. Accordingly, the matter is before you today for consideration of the adoption, rejection, and/or modification of the initial decision. I do note that Mr. Williams is on Zoom, and I believe Mr. Kimmel is on telephonically.
Yes, this is Deputy Attorney General Charles Kimmel. I am on telephonically.
Please proceed.
At this juncture, I don't know, based on the indication that neither party intends to file any exceptions, I don't anticipate. Mr. Kimmel, do you want to add anything, or?
I would just add that the division considered the petition. We would have preferred a bright line rule. Commissioner Cooper's decision was that this could be waived. We chose not to file exceptions, and the matter is ready for final adjudication.
Okay, and Mr. Williams is on as well. Thank you. Let's see if Mr. Williams has anything he wants to add.
Mr. Williams, is there anything you would like to add?
No, I wouldn't. No, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I move to adopt the initial decision and grant the petition of Troy B. Williams and waive the one-year ban prohibiting him from returning to Ocean Casino Resort's Table Games Department. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you.
And per Mr. Williams's request, an order will be submitted to you, Mr. Chairman, to sign, and we will electronically email that signed order to both Mr. Williams and Mr. Kimmel this afternoon. I know that Mr. Williams was in a hurry.
Thank you.
Thank you. In accordance with Resolution Number 19-12-1103, the next closed session shall be held on Wednesday, September 16, 2020, at 9:30 a.m. in the Commission offices.
This is the public participation portion. Council, do we have any comments?
Mr. Chairman, we did receive one at 10:37 a.m. from Charlie Pig at AOL.com, who asked what specifically are the CCC protocols for testing casino employees for the virus. To date, how many casino employees have tested positive for the virus? Will the CCC be releasing positive test results for casino employees when they occur?
Thank you. Well, the division, as well as the commission and the governor's office, we have done our due diligence in making sure that the casino industry is safe and secure for the employees as well as the visitors. There is testing available through local Unite 54, as well as the city for people that would want to be tested. So I'm confident that we're taking all the steps we can to make sure that everybody is safe and secure, the employees as well as the visitors that are coming to the casinos. So, any other?
That was the only
That was it?
comment.
Okay, I'll make, is there a?
Mr. Chairman?
Yes.
This is Sharon again, Sharon
Yes.
Harrington, private citizen. I just want to acknowledge the remarks that were made by Mr. O'Gara and to thank you again for your recognition today. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you for, again, your service, not only to the commission, but to the state of New Jersey.
Thank you.
Bravo.
I move to adjourn.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I declare the meeting adjourned.